Communication. As we have discussed the oral communication, the definition was when the things are being expressed in an oral manner with the use of words. Now same thing, the same contents are used, means when we are communicating with the help of words might be, and we can use character, numeric or symbol, we can use graph, pictures. So anything can be used for the sake of written communication. When written communication takes place, we will see there is a lot of advantages, or it has more and more advantage comparative with the oral communication. Now the very first advantage is permanent record. As we can see, if the things are being written, as we have discussed about the disadvantage of oral communication, in oral communication there is no record, but here we see that in written communication we have permanent record. That's why more and more epics or any written contents are still prevailing if it has already been written so and so years ago. Even then, things are available today, in fact, or it will be available in the next future also. So due to permanent record, it is feasible. The next is easier to understand. As we see, when we are going to write, the things are very much adequate as well as in a concise manner. So it becomes easy to understand the things if the things are in a written form, because the same content, if it is going to be expressed or if it is going to be explained by many other person, so it becomes, or it is up to the speaker whether the speaker might be effective or might not be effective. But the same written content, if it is going to pass to many more person, it becomes easy to understand by the receiver. One thing, receiver must have some mind so that they would be able to understand. Means they must have some perceiving power to understand that sort of content which is being passed to them. So it becomes easy to understand in the case of written communication. Now the next one is composing in advance. Today what we are going to discuss? We are going to discuss regarding the communication, means written communication. But before explaining these things, we have prepared so many times or so many years, or one can say hours before, in fact. So things are being composed in advance. So before any sort of live classes, you can see the speaker are preparing themselves before that sort of event. So they are composing the things, whatever they have to explain, whatever they have to communicate through oral or written form, they are going to compose those sort of things in advance. The next one is accuracy. As we see, in the case of written communication, the things are very much concise as well as adequate, or while we are going to write, we are having a lot of time to think, to ponder about the content. That's why accuracy becomes more in written communication comparative with the oral communication. The next one is wider access. As we have seen that there is permanent record, so many more person can access those very things. Not at the same instant, after some time or after many more time, they can access those very things. The next one is possibility of error is less. Obvious, as we have seen, there is very much accuracy. So chances of error becomes less. The next one is can be used as a legal document. Obvious, the things are being recorded, in fact, in permanent record. So suppose the things you have written, any content, and you are going to deny that those sort of things, in fact. So the experts, they can just prove the things are being written by you. So the written content, it can be used as a legal document for the sake of any controversial matter that can be used as a proof, in fact. The next one is cheaper to access by many people at a time. Obviously, suppose I am going to just take a snap of any written content, I will pass to many more person, in fact, whether they can just Xerox it or I will pass them using any sort of electronic gadget. The next one is leaves more lasting impact in the mind of reader. Just you can think, if things are being communicated orally, after some time, due to limitation of human memory, things are being evaded or things are not present in our mind as it was when we are going to read or we are going to perceive this thing in the moment when it was happening. But after some time, due to limitation of human memory, we are not able to recall all those sort of content. So if things will be available to us in written form, whenever we will just not able to record the content, we can see the written content, and by this way we can just remember all those sort of content from many more times, up to many more hours, many more years. We can just remember those sort of content. So limitation of human memory is much more in the case of written communication, while it is not feasible, or it is very less impact in the case of oral communication. The last point is physical noise is less. Just you can see in a class, or if we are going to sit side by side, we are talking to our just person who is nearer to us, it becomes, this level of sound becomes 40 to 50 decibel. But when we are going to write anything, it is much less than that. And I think that 5 to 10 decibel is being used in fact. So physical noise is less in the case of written communication, while it is many more in the case of oral communication. So these are the advantages of oral communication. Thank you.